So you finally caught your fish, and you take them home, and your wife says, "What are you gonna do with these?" Let me show you what to do with these. First, you want to find yourself a good piece of cardboard, newspaper, either will do. I like cardboard the best because it's a lot thicker and it doesn't move around as easy as newspaper, and it seems to keep the slime from leaking through to the table so bad. Anyways, so let's get started. Today we caught bluegills and some crappie. Typical panfish, typical eaters, great eating fish, numerous, found all over the country. #1 targeted fish in the nation. Delicious fillets. Let me show you how to clean them and fillet. Panfish can be applied to crappie, bluegill, whatnot. I have both, but let's get started. You also want to get a nice bowl for the fillets. Have that ready. Sharpen your fillet knife. You'll need a fillet knife, of course. And a couple Walmart bags or Meyer bags. So you have a bunch of extra of those laying around. Put a couple inside of each other just to keep them from leaking fish guts out. Alright, so it doesn't matter which side you start on, as long as you just pick one. I usually start right here. Go right behind that fin right there. You'll see the fins down here. You'll start right at that joint. Come up right behind that side fin. Cut it right up through there. You'll hit the spine. Go down, turn, in. Work down just along the edge of the spine. And you'll be hitting the ribs as you go, right in the tip of the knife, right through here. You'll come back, You'll feel it right when you get past those ribs. You'll feel there's not much resistance there. We'll go through all the way. Come out, down, the tail. Stand tight to the spinal column. Then you'll come back, pull the fillet up, and just work it around that rib cage. Being careful of not to cut any of the bones as much as possible, or you will get the bones in the meat. Work around that rib cage and down. There you go. Flip it around. Lay the fillet out nice and flat. Bring your knife back. Just slice, just fillet it off. Helps to keep your fingernail or a fork, if you have a fork, to ram it in right there, to help keep the fillet from pulling loose of the tail on the fish itself. So keep your finger right there, push nice and tight, bring your fillet knife, just push it on through. And there you go. Nice bluegill fillet, great for eating. Now we'll do the other side. We'll flip this back, flip the fish over, same thing, right behind the fin, pull the fin back, straight in, slice up, slice in, feel the rib cage, work down along the spine, feel that resistance stop, the resistance of the hitting that rib cage, straight through, come out, work right down the tailbone, stop. Don't cut the fillet all the way off right here, or it's a lot harder to flip it over like I was talking about before and put your finger on it. It's just a lot more to grab hold of. instead of cutting the fillet all the way off the fish. A lot of times what I do is I just go ahead and cut right through there, come down. I don't even mess with much of the meat right here. It's not enough about to worry about, and you don't get enough from it to spend time doing it. You'll start there, hold your finger, and just fillet it off. Another beautiful fillet. Make sure you dispose of this. And you'll want to put the bag probably somewhere where it's not going to smell your house up, so maybe put it in your outside garbage bag. And after you dispose of the fish remains, you'll want to lightly rinse your fillets off. Make sure there's not any little bones that are in the fillets where you may have missed one or two as you rinse them off. Usually I like to rinse them off in a little bit of cool water. Drop them in a Ziploc plastic bag. Then you will want to put just a little bit of water into the bag to prevent freezer burn. Seal it up. And then stick it in the freezer. Where it'll be ready for you next time you and your family want to enjoy a delicious meal.